Hi, welcome to SPR Edutech. This is me, SPR. Today I'm gonna explain about Black Death. In recent times, we had heard about a pandemic called COVID, and which had affected the all over world, and it has been creating a greater impact all over the world, killing lakhs of people. More than that, before 700 years back, there is a dangerous epidemic that had created a havoc in West Asia, Northern Africa, Middle East and Europe. We're gonna just discuss about such a great, dangerous pandemic named as Black Death. I will be explaining complete understanding of what is Black Death and why, how, where it has been originated and where it has been provided about the information about the such Black Death disease. And this information has been published by the journal Science in June 15. I'm going to explain that in detail. Okay. Actually, this disease has been originated from the north part of Kyrgyzstan around 1338 AD and 1339. So 7 to 8 years before, which means after 1340 it has ravaged the whole over world and spread over the European countries and all over the major parts of the world. Before that, it has been started and originated in Kyrgyzstan. There was a mystery of how it had started and how it had spread over to the millions and millions of people. See, this had created a greatest damage that not lakhs, crores of people, more than 5.2 crores of people has been died because of this epidemic. And also it has been provided that per day hundreds of people were dead and nobody know why they are being dead. So even the study of those days has not had that much information about that, and they didn't have complete understanding of the disease. Millions has been dying, and the reason for that is the bacterium Yersinia pestis. It is the name of the bacteria that has caused. It is also called as a microorganism. Why pestis? It has been carried out by the mostly rodents, and also it is spread over to the main parts of the lymph nodes, and these things were affected by that. And also it has been referred as the mortal disease of bourgeois in those times. And also if it affects you, you will be continuously having a fever, intense fever, and also vomitings of blood, and infection will be spread out and you will die in just 2 to 7 days. And how it had been founded in 13th, and it has happened in 13th century, but now we had known about information about it, how it is. Actually, certain Christian cemeteries in 19th century, in the excavations in Kyrgyzstan, they had found out that near the lake of Is-ik-Kul lake, they will be calling it as, in that they had found a piled up and number of tombstones and number of persons has been buried all together, and based on the data and taking the DNA samples of the persons and their teeth and everything, collecting them, and they had sent to the research centers, and they had researched and found out that the origin of this Y pestis genome in their bodily parts, teeth and remains that has been found. This has been taken as a source of strain, and they had found out the exact date and when it has been originated. After the data it has provided that, later only this has been spread out to the many parts of the world. And based on the information they had read out, there are many theories. Geographical origin of this plague has many theories. Before it ravaged the whole world, many say that it has been originated in China, and it has been brought by the Italian travelers who are traveling from this so-called China Silk Route, and they had traveled through Crimea and these regions, and this is the reason they had said that why this disease has ravaged the whole over world. But few say that many Mongol army, while they were being traveling and killing, they had taken these infested bodies to the regions, and this is the reason this has spread out to the all over many regions. And why this plague is called as a Black Death? Because there is a few things that, because few members will be having a black marks on their body. Because of that, they are used to say that it is a Black Death, and others say that it is a dangerous and dark scenery of the world history. So they call it as a Black Death. There are different reasons, but we can know whatever the reasons, we just trust, because there may be black scars present in their dead bodies, and also it is a black day, so that they will be calling it as a so-called Black Death. And also it is estimated that in Europe, 60 to 65% of the population, European population, has been vanished just because of this plague. More than 5 5.2, not 5.52 millions, which means 5.2 crores of population has been vanished in just a day. Hundreds and thousands of people has been died without any reasons. And also there is a unrest and misunderstanding that Jews are the persons who are the main has been blamed for the spread of this contagious disease. This is what happened in historically. A brief view of the Black Death that has been happened in historically and recent time exhibition and which has been published in the journal Science that I had provided for you in a brief. Thank you. Thanks for the day. For regular updates and something that you need to be explained in a comprehensive manner, you can kindly like, share and subscribe to this channel. Until then, bye bye. Signing off, SPR.